Hi, welcome to episode 4 of the Raw Quiz Show. Joining me tonight is Chris Heflin,
Hello.
Rachel Wall,
Hey.
Jack Cornwall,
Hola.
James Hamrick,
Hello.
Josh Mesker,
Hi.
and me, Ryan Ashley Wall, your host. All right. So before we get started proper, I did want to distribute a few points because we have 2 birthdays this week. Jack's is tomorrow and Rachel's is yesterday. So that's pretty strange coincidence that we have a recording date that is also bracketed by these. So in the spirit of rewarding people on their birthdays for no apparent reason, we're going to give Jack and Rachel 5 points each.
Hey, my birthday was last month.
We
No.
weren't recording last month.
No. Okay. Nice try, James. But we also got something else happening. On the Facebook group, we did a little game where our Facebook group members get to answer a question and then they will get support points to give to someone else. The answer was Morgan Greer. I asked which state is the silver state. She answered correctly with Nevada. And so Rachel gets the support points.
Woohoo!
Question 1. Let's get started. For the first question, we have a culture question. It is worth 10 shield points. While the starfighter of choice for the Rebel Alliance is the X-Wing, what is the bomber class of choice?
James,
James, that was quick.
Y-Wing.
The Y-Wing is correct. Very cool thing. So, James, starting at 85 HP with 10 shield points. Dang. So, that's a formidable foe right there.
Anybody else want to just go ahead and say we're all hitting James for the rest of the game?
I'm good with that. I'm good with
No.
I'm in.
Truce, Chris, Alliance. Old times.
that. Old times. What do you mean, sir? I know nothing of
The
which that.
price of being on
Hey.
top, James.
James, you got to let the past die.
Yes.
Don't you turn that against
Just
me.
let it die.
Okay, so for our second question, we have a history question for 10 sword points. Let's get the violence going here. So, what U.S. war resulted in the most American casualties, and how many were they?
James,
James?
can I just get the first half?
No.
You disabled soon?
Josh.
Josh, what do you have?
Civil War. And 683,000 Americans.
That's not what I have, but it's close enough. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. Okay, so Josh, for 10 sword points, your options are Chris and Rachel. Who are you hitting?
My options are only Chris and Rachel?
They're sword points. Yeah, so only the person above you and below you on the scoreboard, which is Chris and Rachel. Chris has 50, Rachel has 45.
It's okay if you need to.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Rachel.
Excellent choice.
That sounded very ungenuine, just so you know. That
Excellent,
sounded
excellent choice.
all right.
Well, I know what happens when Chris gets angry at me. I go like this.
You're going to be on the list forever. It's not going to matter.
Question 3. I told you guys I would ask this at some point.
Oh, my God.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I actually can't remember.
James,
Chris,
James, what do you have?
about 24 miles per hour.
That is correct for 10
I
normal
gotta get
points.
Jeez.
Simba off my shoulders.
And with you hitting 95 points with 10 shield points, I'm sorry, buddy, you are disabled.
You're not sorry.
One question. I really
He's
am
not.
One question. Okay, so for this next task, I have The dice. I will roll the dice, and this dice will land on a number, obviously 1 through 6. There's 6 of us. We'll go in scoreboard order. Whatever number it lands on, that person will receive 10 normal points. If it's James, I'm re-rolling. So, since
Wow.
Or if it's James, he loses 10 points.
Whoa.
very good. There we go.
Because he's already disabled.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. That's kicking a man while he's down.
Hey,
I'm okay
Oh, you
with
can't
that.
do anything?
I've
Good.
done
I
it
guess I'll
before.
shoot you.
I've done it before.
James, 95 points and 10 shield points is not kicking a man while he's down. The
Listen,
nearest competition
you
is
might as well kick me now.
an inactive person.
Okay.
Okay, no
Here's
problem.
the roll. You wouldn't believe it.
It's James.
James,
Yes.
those shield points are gone, buddy. You can't make this up.
James
Praise.
is like, I hate all of you.
It's the price of being on top. So, next question. Question number 5. Another culture question. In Jurassic Park, what character says, "I really hate that man"?
Josh.
James.
I heard Josh first.
Dr. Hammond.
I'm not going to take that.
What? Hammond.
Hammond is correct, but he's not a doctor.
Rachel.
Hammond.
John Hammond.
John
Oh, yeah, he
Hammond
wasn't
it
a
is.
doctor, but what?
Rachel, this was for 10 bow points. You can hit anyone you like.
Josh.
Josh?
Gosh.
Yep. Payback. I didn't
Yes.
like that earlier.
That's all right. I
Wow.
said Dr. Hammond, and he wasn't a doctor. He was just a billionaire
A
philanthropist.
really rich guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony Stark? What?
He was a venture capitalist, my kind of guy.
Plus, I figured to give Jack a break. It's his birthday tomorrow. For one question.
I
Since
thought we all
probably the only
agreed
one
on
that-
James.
Yeah, we did agree
I
on
didn't
James.
agree to that.
That just went.
I've got to make up for that. Why did Dr. Hammond?
Yeah, I'm glad you said it because I had Dr. Hammond right at the tip of my tongue.
I don't know why. I just know.
It's not doctor.
I got his last name right.
For
That's
this
all that matters.
for this next thing, it's a random question. It's not really a question. This is what I call sales pitch. The way it works is after everybody gives their 30-second sales pitch, we will vote on who gets the points, but you cannot vote for yourself. So I'm going to start. James, you have 30 seconds. I'll tell you when. Explain to us why you deserve these points.
Well, because this is a game of chance largely, and yet, despite that, my points are significantly higher than other people's, and I get that people would use that to not vote for me, but what it says is I'm taking it seriously, I'm in it to win it, and I think that itself should be rewarded.
You've got 10 more seconds. You want to seed them?
Please vote for me.
All right. So, Chris, your 30 seconds starts now.
So, I'm a person that tries to be nice to everybody, every human being on the face of the earth. And what I'm saying here is that I deserve these points, mostly because you don't want to go on this. Okay? You don't want to be Josh. And you don't want to be whomever it is that makes this list next. So, yes, you want to give me the points. At the end of the day, I don't want to hate everybody. I don't want everyone to go on this list. But, hey, it's going to end up having to happen at some point. So,
Time.
please give me the points.
All right. Rachel, 30 seconds starting now.
I don't really have a reason why you should vote for me other than I need help desperately because these guys are kicking my butt and I don't want to lose the show. It was my birthday yesterday and I'm doing all of my Googling on this and I can't even really get my answers right. So I need as much help as I can get. But I am trying and I'm hopefully going to do better, but that's really just all of my reasons.
That's actually right at 30 seconds. Good job, Rachel.
Valid points.
Time management. Jack, are you ready?
Sure.
Starting now. Let's hear your pitch.
It's really not that hard. I'm in last place. Chris is too good on the Googles. James knows everything. Josh is too good at American history. And me and Rachel are stuck at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I need the points. It's as simple as that. Just give me your vote so I can get a couple more points and at least end tonight above Rachel.
7 seconds. Are you done?
Yeah, I need the points.
All right. So, Josh, are you ready?
Ready.
30 seconds starting now.
It was August 14th, 1984. And destiny called. President Ronald Reagan was running for re-election. And also, I was born. President Ronald Reagan would go on to win re-election against Walter Mondale in a landslide victory. And if you care about America, if you care about destiny, I will also have a landslide victory with those points.
Yeah. I mean,
Before we go, I got to make my pitch. 30 seconds starting now. Okay, look, I'm the host. My opportunities for getting points, not much. All right? I can be cruel to every one of you, and I want you to remember that when you're voting. I can deduct points at random, indiscriminately. I never claim to be fair. That being said, I am in a position where I'm not going to get a lot of points because I am a generous host. Most of these points go out to you guys. Just make sure if you come to me. All right. So, Chris, who's your vote?
Oh man, I gotta give it to Josh.
Josh has one vote. Rachel, who are you voting for?
Chris. Because I don't want to go on the list. Unless I'm already on the list.
You're not.
Jack, who are you voting for?
sadly, I'm going to have to give it to Josh because I'm probably going to end up on the list already. But that was fantastic.
It really was. James, who's your vote?
My vote's for you.
Oh, isn't that sweet? My vote is for James for being the only one else to vote for me, so Josh wins anyway, but you have my sympathies, James. Josh wins.
Only Ryan sympathies.
Yeah. And I vote for Jack because he's so pitiful.
Thanks, Josh.
Wow. Okay, so.
Also, thanks for voting for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, that was excellent. Here we are.
I regret my decision.
Next question is a math question.
Oh, no.
It's the one you've all been waiting for.
Oh, gosh.
The dreaded
Here we go.
moon question.
I still didn't make up my sheet.
I knew you wouldn't have.
For 10 bow points, how many Mississippi rivers does it take to wrap around the moon?
You fiend.
How many Mississippi rivers does it take to wrap around the moon? 10 bow points.
Rachel?
Chris?
Rachel, what do you have?
2.8901195.
That is correct for 10 bow points. Rachel, you have your pick of the litter. You can hit anyone on the scoreboard. James is in first with 95 points. I'm in
You
second.
don't have to go over that.
Chris is in third
should
with
be-
50.
it should be
Josh with
James.
45. You with 35. And Jack with 30. Who's your target?
James, I'm sorry. I'm
She's
sorry,
not-
James.
She's not sorry.
James is
Jack, I'm trying to be nice to you for once. Take it while it
really
lasts.
is. She is
Yeah.
really trying to be nice to you.
Yeah, she agreed. Bring
My
James
feelings
back
have
a
been
little
hurt
bit.
on here more than once tonight. I'm trying to be nice.
Oh boy.
okay.
So I've got a funny story to tell. You know how when you think of something in your mind and then you type exactly not that thing? I typed circumference of the earth
Oh, no.
and I started doing the math on it. And then I realized I was too far behind and I tried to recover.
American
And then
history.
Yeah.
American history. Just it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, I just typed the wrong thing in the
What
Google.
was the circumference of the moon in 1776?
Hey.
Okay.
Oh.
Speaking of history, we do have a history question for 10 shield points. What was the first automatic weapon, and in what year was it invented? For 10 shield points. What was the first automatic weapon?
Chris,
James.
Chris, what do you have?
first automatic weapon was the Maxim machine gun,
Yep, year.
1885.
1885 is correct. Chris will get 10 shield points.
Pretty good.
Still in third place, but sitting pretty with some protection there. That's good.
People also ask did they have automatic weapons in 1776?
I see that.
Yeah.
By the way, there was actually an automatic weapon available in 1776, but it was for ships. It had a manual.
Operating
Revolving
revolving cylinder.
Yeah,
I can read the Googles too.
that's completely from memory.
Okay, guys. Here is another random question. This one's kind of unfair, but hey, I don't care. It's for 10 normal points. What color underwear am I wearing?
Jack,
Oh gosh,
Jack, what do you have?
black.
Black is not correct.
Chris,
Gosh,
Chris, what do you have?
gray.
Gray is not correct. Rachel, go away.
gosh.
James.
James, what do you have?
Red.
Red is not correct.
Josh,
Josh, what is it?
blue.
Blue is correct, Josh.
No!
Before
You know-
Rachel could get it.
The history of this game show is me having luck at the weirdest,
I don't.
most random times.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I mean,
But when
Josh got-
destiny smiles upon you,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, Rachel was this close to getting the peak she needed.
Family show. Family show.
Heyo.
for the audience out there, those two are married. So
Yeah. I mean, they have the same last name on the screen. If you can.
They could be siblings.
That's well.
Oh,
That
that'd
would
be
be-
awkward.
Yeah, that
That
would be
really weird.
that would be okay. We're moving away from
2020.
this Rex stuff and into the next question. For 10 shield points, a science question: what is the largest giant squid record in feet? What is the
James.
James, what is it?
43 feet.
That is correct for 10 sword points. Now you only have one option really, and that's me, which sucks. So
Sorry.
it's okay.
also that's 13 meters, by the way.
Hey, James.
Hmm?
I hope earlier, that wasn't anything personal.
Oh, I get it. I
This is
guess.
America, and we say feet.
That's why
I
the
said feet.
question.
He said in feet.
I know. Congratulations.
All right, we have the first of 2 viewer questions tonight from Nicole
2.
Stanley. Yeah, 2. We got 2. So from Nicole Stanley,
Woo!
what is the first feature-length film shown on television? For 10 shield points, the first feature-length film shown on television.
James.
James, what do you have?
The Wizard of Oz.
No.
Dang it.
Nice guess, though. That would have been just another record under its belt.
Sure about that?
Chris,
Wow.
Chris, what do you have?
the crooked circle?
The Crooked Circle is correct for 10 sword points.
I've never seen that movie.
Me neither.
Wow.
Chris,
Nice. Nice.
your
Chris.
options are Josh or me.
Well, considering that Josh is on the list, it is going to be Josh.
No.
Chris
Wow.
rises to second place.
So the Wizard of Oz cheats by saying it was the first feature film to be broadcast on US TV during prime time.
Yes. That's why it comes up first.
Ah.
Searches.
Gotcha. So that was good, Nicole. Good trick question.
That was a really good question.
Okay. So for the, oh my goodness, I forgot to ask. Okay. History, sort of. How
Sort of.
much? Yeah. How much of the world's population has shared DNA with Genghis Khan for 10 bow points? How much of the world population has shared DNA with Genghis Khan?
James?
Rachel?
Russ.
James, I heard you first.
Roughly 16 million?
Do you have it in percentages?
0.5%.
0.5% is correct.
But
Is it also?
that's only of the male population.
That is true, actually. It's only male population.
Is
Is
this the correct answer too? It says 1 in 200 men.
1 in 200 is the same statistically. That is only the male population. But you know what? That's the question I had written down. I answered it incorrectly, but James got what I was looking for. So
So James got the incorrect answer to get the points.
he got
I mean, it's a statistic, but
This
whatever.
just took a new spin on things.
he got the same incorrect answer I did, so I'm going to give it to him. Okay, James, who are you hitting?
What is this?
Bow points.
Bow points.
Chris has 10 shield points, and he's directly below you. With
Oh,
50.
yeah. Let's hit Chris. I'm sorry.
Why are you going to influence him with that? Let him make his own dang decisions.
Look, I give you all the scoreboard.
Well, so
whatever.
the thing
What's
is,
the purpose of us having this up here seeing it? God.
I didn't have it open. I was gonna choose
That's
whoever was
not
under me.
that's not his fault.
Chris,
Chris,
I
you're
was
about to
going to go
lose
through
points.
the scoreboard anyway. So that's just what would have happened.
Well, you know
Okay.
what? You just made
Is
the
James
list.
disabled again?
Me or Ryan?
Both.
No.
Hey, listen. For 10 normal points, we're going to play a game. We are going to do another scavenger hunt, again with a clue instead of a dead giveaway.
I don't do good with the clues.
You'll do fine with this one.
Just stare at the screen. It'll be fine.
Your clue is 1 ring to show it all, 1 ring to play them, 1 ring to go in a slot and in the darkness play movies.
Wait, what?
1 ring to show it all, 1 ring to play them, 1 ring to go in a slot and in the darkness play movies.
Oh,
Is this it? Is this what you're looking for?
Inside, radio. Inside, honey.
Is that
Josh
the case?
has got it. Josh is correct. Josh has it. First one.
What was
to
it?
have the disc itself.
Oh,
It is a ring. So Josh will get the points, and Chris is still coming back.
Yeah.
What did Josh use?
I don't
Bet
know.
mine's better.
It was just a disc.
Oh.
So Josh gets the points. He's at 55.
What was your movie, Josh?
it was actually a copy of The Empire Strikes Back, but I flipped it around so I couldn't get criticized.
How would you be criticized?
Copyright.
Well, because it would have been even cooler if I would have been able to get to my Lord of the Rings set.
Yeah.
I almost did that.
That's-
but it would've
that's
taken
what-
too long.
That's what made me like be so delayed because I was like, I'm gonna get no crap. Dang it.
How
All
did the
the
actual-
movies are literally, they're in the other room. Like all I had to do was like open the door and like grab one off a shelf really quick. It was just like,
I mean, I've got like freaking like disc-based games like right over here. I totally pulled a jack right then.
Yeah,
I had the whole series. I just didn't open it.
Yeah, it was the disc is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
It could be any disc. It could be any disc. So,
Yeah.
But I'd like the clue. It was fun. So, guess what, guys? We are headed to history again. Josh
how
is
many points do I get?
10 normal. I've already updated.
Oh,
You're in second.
oh, goose.
Mine in last place.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm
Jack-
still in
Jack's in
last
last
place,
place.
Rachel.
No, I'm just asking. I don't have
Where
the
you
spreadsheet.
belong.
There's a fly dying on my desk.
Okay, guys. For 10 normal points, we have another history question. What year was the first open heart surgery performed? What year was the first open heart surgery performed?
Chris,
James.
Chris, I heard you first.
1893.
1893 is correct for 10 normal points. That
Yes.
puts you at 60 and getting kind of close to James there. We might have somebody else in first by the time the night is done.
I wonder if that guy lived.
Yeah, I can't imagine the first was a very good one.
Well, we opened his heart.
Hey, look, there it is. It's still beating right
Look,
now.
Look, by
Focus
that
away.
logic, by that
I
logic,
lived.
first open heart surgery was a lot sooner. If that's the metric
Yeah.
we're going by.
Yeah, no.
Kalima.
Yo, seriously, his patient survived. He was discharged 51 days after the
That's
surgery.
incredible.
That's
Good
awesome.
on him. Dr. Williams, good job.
Wow.
Man.
Y'all see me disappear at all, it's because Mook is awake.
No x-ray, antibiotics, or surgical prep work.
Wow,
Wow.
that man is
And he survived?
Without any antibiotics in particular. That's incredible.
That dude is a monster.
That hurts my heart already.
I know.
Okay, now
Like
that we're
Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom.
Now that we're thankful for the wonders of modern medicine, let's go to our second viewer question. This one from Drew Dodgen,
Nice.
Yeah,
who
Drew.
also is host of the Cellcast, where they
It's a
do.
good show.
It is. They're doing animated movies and anime and stuff like that. And right now, the most recent episode I heard was one covering Fantasia. This question actually comes from Fantasia, so pay attention, guys. What is the name of the giant demon from the Night on Bald Mountain segment of Fantasia?
Josh.
Chris.
Josh, what do you have?
Chernobog.
Chernobog is correct for 10 bow points. Josh, the scoreboard is your oyster. Who are you hitting?
James.
James down to 75. Chris is in striking distance to James. That's interesting. Finally, James is mortal again.
Sort of.
You were never a god.
Don't give him
good.
another movie question.
Yeah.
I swear if you do another
I mean,
Come
film question.
on.
It's going to be a movie question this next one.
I do have a science question, and actually there are no movie questions left, if I
Yes.
recall correctly. Okay, what is the atomic symbol of silver for 10 sword points? Go. What is the atomic symbol of silver for 10 sword points?
Josh.
Josh, what do you have?
AG.
AG is correct. Josh, you can hit Chris at 60, or you can hit me at 45.
Chris.
Yes, it is. Chris is coming down back into third place.
He's already on the list. What more can you do?
These are questions you don't want to be asking, Jack.
It was always meant to be between me and James.
Okay, guys, this will probably take the longest of any of our questions tonight because it is one I think we all have fallen in love with over the time. We're going to do the elimination game. I have several categories where we name stuff, and we are going to go in scoreboard order. So for the record, that is James, Josh, Chris, me, Rachel, Jack. For the first question, James, start us off with Bible names starting with J.
Hova.
Josh,
John.
Chris,
Jesus.
James, Rachel.
Jehovah. What?
Already
What?
said.
Oh,
James said it.
James started with Jehovah. So Rachel is eliminated. We move on to the next category. Jack, will you start us off with European nations? Go.
Sweden.
James,
Switzerland.
Josh,
France.
Chris,
Ukraine.
Luxembourg, Jack,
Italy.
James,
Germany.
Chris,
Kazakhstan.
Spain, Jack,
Poland.
James,
Netherlands.
Chris,
Slovakia.
Portugal, Jack,
Greece.
James.
France.
France has already been said. James, you are eliminated. All right. By the way, this is for 10 normal points. Okay. So, Josh, will you start us off with non-capital U.S. cities?
Non-capital U.S. city?
Non-capital U.S. cities.
Yeah, sure. Dallas.
Chris,
Birmingham.
Savannah, Rachel,
Greensboro. Rachel's out. Greensboro.
Josh,
Fayetteville.
Chris.
Athens.
And I'm out. I'm blanking. It's so hard to do when you're thinking of not capitals.
Just random cities.
I tell you not to
It
think of
could
a capital.
literally
What do you
be
think?
any city in the United States.
But here's the
Any
thing.
minus 50. There's so many.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When you say non-capitals to me, all I'm thinking about is the capitals.
Yeah.
Like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, so since I'm eliminated, next in the rotation is Jack. It's just Jack, Josh, and Chris. Okay, breeds of dog. Jack, go.
Golden Doodle.
Josh,
Shih Tzu.
Chris,
Poodle.
Jack,
German Shepherd.
Josh,
Bulldog.
Chris,
Corgi.
Jack,
Beagle.
Josh,
Dachshund.
Chris,
Akita.
Jack,
Chihuahua.
Josh,
Pomeranian.
Chris,
Alaskan Malamute.
Jack,
Greyhound.
Josh,
Siberian Husky.
Chris,
American English Coonhound.
Jack.
I'm sensing a lot of A's over there.
Zoo.
Yeah, I am too. Jack.
A Shih Tzu.
Already been said. Jack is out.
Nah! Me and Josh are reading the same list.
For this last one, Josh, start us off with movies starring Bruce Willis. Go.
The Sixth Sense.
Chris,
Fifth Element.
Josh,
Die Hard.
Chris.
I'm out.
You could have just gone down the
We've got
Die Hard
4
list.
more sequels.
I didn't
Four more
want to
Die
follow
Hards.
that path, okay? I wanted to be original. I go out the way I
Unlike the
wanted to go out.
sequels.
You
Unlike
could have
the
gone
sequels.
12 Monkeys.
You know, I could have said Red or Pulp Fiction or I don't know.
There's a
Like
lot
half of Tarantino's movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked that last one. I don't know why I chose it. I was like, Bruce Willis movies. Let's throw that in there.
A good choice. And I picked my favorite one to start it off.
Man, and I meant Last Boy Scout. Gosh, I could.
Yeah.
Nobody
how'd
said
you miss that
Unbreakable,
one?
and you should all be ashamed.
Yeah, Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Well, they only named 2, James.
Armageddon.
Well,
guys. Armageddon.
Oh, I didn't want to miss a thing.
Oh,
In fact, though, you did. You did miss a thing, and those things were 10 normal points, which go to Josh. So that's how that goes. Okay, now that we're done with Aerosmith references, let's go back to
So you
history, sort of. How many stars are on the flag of Australia? For 10 normal points, how many flags?
James.
Stars?
6.
6 is correct. That was for 10 normal points. James, you are back to 85, right where you started when the show began today. So,
Australia.
continue. Two more
Australia.
questions. 2 more questions, guys. This next one is a culture question. How many Pokemon were added in the 5th generation of the franchise for 10 normal points? How many Pokemon were added in the 5th generation of the
James.
Chris.
ah,
Rachel,
I can't.
donkey.
I don't know who I heard first.
Chris.
It was James.
Chris. Oh.
I
was
think it
James.
was James.
156.
156 is correct. James gets to 95.
That was
Is he
good.
disabled yet?
Yes, he is. Back.
Only have one question left.
I
Yep.
know.
Last question. James is disabled for 10 bow points. What is the largest organ of the body?
Rachel,
Rachel,
skin.
skin is correct for 10 bow points. Scoreboard is James in first with 95, Josh with 65, Chris with 50, me with 45, you with 35, and Jack with 30.
James, again, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I just gotta bring.
Don't
He deserves it.
apologize.
He brings it on himself.
He's winning.
Yep. And James finishes out the night on top again, exactly where he started. So, but there have been some shakeups in the rankings. In first place, we have James with 85 points. In second place, we have Josh with 65. And in third, with 50 points, we have Chris. In fourth, with 45 points.
Delightfully mediocre.
In fifth, with 35 points, we have Rachel. And in sixth and last place, Jack at the bottom where
Completely
he
horrible.
with 32.
Jack, I have a thing. We'll make a comeback.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was fun, guys. I had a good time. So let's wrap things up. If you like this show, be sure to like, subscribe, share. Let everyone know about it. And if you want a question read on the show, send it to rawquizshow@gmail.com. Check out the Cellcast, which I mentioned earlier, with Drew Dodgen in it. It's a good show. I recommend it. I've heard it myself. Recent episode on Fantasia where this question came from, quite good. I highly recommend it. But we also have some more plugs here because James and Josh are both content creators online. James, what do you have going on?
I've got a podcast called Franchise Fatigue. We go through film franchises one movie at a time and kind of review them as they go, as well as talking about just production history and the context they were made in.
Cool. And your most recent is Men in Black. Is that what y'all are working on?
We're going to be recording over that soon.
Okay, cool.
I think our most recent one would be the Star Wars Resistance, the show.
Gotcha. Yeah, y'all just finished up, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Josh, what do you have?
Yeah, I founded the Outer Rim, a Star Wars group, which is a quickly growing Star Wars community on Facebook. We have almost 4,000 members, and we add more every single week. And we just recently launched our YouTube channel called The Outer Rim, a Star Wars channel, and our first episode is already up. And I would really love for all of you Star Wars fans, whether you're hardcore or casual or just like good movies, to join the Outer Rim, a Star Wars group, and also subscribe to the Outer Rim, a Star Wars channel on YouTube.
And several of us are members of that group. It is a good group. Highly recommend.
And in fact, James is a fellow admin.
Yeah, and the Outer Rim Talks is good. I watched the first episode. I quite enjoyed it.
I'm surprised I got approved to that group, frankly. But
It's okay. The admins have talked and we're watching.
So
Well,
don't
guys,
make me mad here.
yeah, I know.
That is it for tonight. Join us next week for another round of the Raw Quiz Show. We will be continuing with nice. The list is updated. So Josh is in first, me in second.
How am I not on the list?
Outside of just what did I do?
You're winning, James. That's all it takes.
Yeah, James,
First
it's
place,
nothing
son of
personal.
a gun.
I thought this list was reflective of your opinions on our moral character and how we've wronged
No.
you.
Would you shut up? You're going on number one on the list now, you pandering pansy.
This is all off the record now, right?
No, it is not.
Nope.
I will put you on whatever list I want to put you on.
Chris,
Join
am
us
I on
next
the
week
list?
where we have
Whatever.
these guys rip each other limb to limb through trivia. Great time. See us next time. I'm Ryan Ashley Wall. This is the I'm Ryan Ashley Wall. This is the Raw Quiz Show, and it's late.
I'm aware of how this works.